Imagine a time, before space itself existed. This was the state of the universe before the Big Bang. Then, in an instant, everything changed. An unimaginable explosion of energy erupted, creating space and time as we know them. This was the birth of the universe. The early universe was hot and dense. Energy crackled everywhere. Over time, this energy began to cool and coalesce. Subatomic particles formed, the building blocks of all matter. These particles came together to create the first atoms, hydrogen and helium. The universe, though, was still expanding and cooling. This expansion allowed for pockets of slightly denser matter to form. Gravity, the ultimate sculptor, began to pull this matter together. These clumps of matter would eventually become the seeds of galaxies, the homes of stars and planets. As the universe expanded, gravity drew matter into massive clouds. These clouds were the birthplaces of galaxies. Within galaxies, gas and dust collapsed under gravity. These were protostars, precursors to stars. Intense pressure ignited nuclear fusion. Stars were born, flooding the universe with light. Our galaxy, the Milky Way, formed over 13 billion years ago. Billions of stars, including our Sun, were born. Accretion led to the formation of planets and moons. About 4.5 billion years ago, in a quiet corner of the Milky Way, our Earth began to form. It was a violent birth. The early Earth was a molten ball of rock, bombarded by asteroids and comets. Volcanoes erupted across its surface, spewing lava and gases into the nascent atmosphere. Over millions of years, the Earth began to cool. Water vapor released from volcanic outgassing condensed in the atmosphere and fell as torrential rain. Oceans formed, covering much of the planet's surface. The stage was set for the emergence of life. The early atmosphere was very different from the one we breathe today. It was a toxic mix of gases with little to no oxygen. But even in this harsh environment, life found a way. The first single-celled organisms emerged in the primordial oceans, forever changing the course of our planet's history. Section 4. Life finds a way. The dawn of biology and evolution. The first life on Earth was simple single-celled bacteria and archaea. These microscopic pioneers thrived in the oceans, harnessing energy from sunlight or chemicals. Over billions of years, life evolved and diversified. Photosynthesis evolved, releasing oxygen into the atmosphere and paving the way for more complex life forms. From these humble beginnings, life exploded in a dazzling array of forms. Plants colonized the land, followed by animals. Dinosaurs ruled the Earth for millions of years, their reign ending with a cataclysmic asteroid impact. Mammals, once small and nocturnal creatures, rose to prominence. Among these mammals were our own ancestors, the primates. They evolved in the trees, their bodies adapted for climbing and grasping. Over time, some primates ventured onto the savannas of Africa. They learned to walk upright, freeing their hands to use tools. These were the first hominids, the ancestors of modern humans. Section 5. From stone tools to civilization, the rise of humankind. The first humans, Homo habilis, appeared in Africa around 2.5 million years ago. They were tool makers using sharpened stones to butcher animals and gather plants. Their descendants, Homo erectus, learned to control fire, a pivotal moment in human evolution. Fire provided warmth, protection, and a way to cook food. As humans spread across the globe, they adapted and developed diverse cultures. Language emerged, allowing for complex communication and the transmission of knowledge. Around 10,000 years ago, humans discovered agriculture. They cultivated plants and domesticated animals, leading to settled communities. This led to the rise of villages, towns, and eventually cities. Humans developed writing systems and built monumental structures. Empires rose and fell, leaving legacies of art and architecture. From the Big Bang to human civilization, it is a story of cosmic growth.